Hello, welcome to the World Cup 2023. Just one match tonight. JEPER, seed 27, qualified to a score of 567,000 against JAKUB, seed 43, who qualified with a score of 501,000 points. Already played two matches, had to start with in the very first round, where he defeated JEPER in a sweep 5-0, and then defeated in a decider missed of FAQ in the round of 48, a 5-4 score.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Sorry for being late, but I made it.
This is the second to last round of 40 match. The winner is going to face Czechosczak in the round of 32.
And the match will be played on the balcony.
No, Czechosczak will play from the balcony. And his opponent from inside, looking at his suffering
and
results.
Being cold and so on.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's getting like kind of warm in Poland. Don't you think it's like too warm?
No, I was already outside because I had to do something, and this was like 2 degrees, and it is snowing on in the northern part of Poland. So no, it's not getting warmer, Adam. I'm afraid you're wrong.
That's good.
Especially in my region, maybe in your region near the Polish mountains it's warmer, but near the sea. You're not? Really? I didn't know it, sorry. Okay, nice to know. Nice to know it. Okay, wasn't sure about it. Okay, what about our players? Are they ready to go? Something broke on my end. Okay, I hope now it works. Okay. So as I saw on the Discord, JEPER didn't change time to the summer one. Still living in the winter time. Okay, hopefully JAKUB is already in the summertime. Yeah, we had... did you have a chance to say our spectators what we experienced earlier in the day? Or... So maybe while we are waiting, it's time to say that we have two great matches, Trakti versus Oliva and Gunther versus Rurchak, and both of these matches took almost every single spot in our tournament statistics, which you can see in the Discord. So yeah, that was pretty stacked. Jakub, which Twitch are you streaming? Tetris Jakub or Jakub Tetris? Because we are confused. You're writing from one and streaming from the other one. Jakub_Tetris, okay. Thank you, Jakub. Yeah, I kind of knew it that you have like one account to write on the chat and the other to play. So yeah, thank you, Jakub, for helping with it. So for Jakub, there will be a third match in the tournament. Jakub won 5-0 against GeoWolf in the round of 56. Then beat Mr. FAQ 5-4 in the round of 48, which was for up to date was the highest scoring match of the tournament. And today he's playing against JEPER. For JEPER, it is the very first match of the tournament. Okay, no SPS for JAKUB this time. So there will be a Pajitnov factor during the match. So let's see how it goes. And continuing my thought, we had 2 great matches today earlier on. So let's hope that both J players will continue. As you can see, JEPER is a CTM hopefuls winner and has an NTSC DAS PB of 1.25 million points, and JAKUB has reached the semi-final of CTGC 2022, but the third place match is still to play. JAKUB had a kind of suffer qualifiers and finished on seat 43, therefore he had to start the match. Yeah, it's still to play, by the way. Yeah, JAKUB, you're right. Still waiting for the match to happen. So JAKUB had to play all of the matches, starting from round 1. This is the first match for JEPER in the tournament. So let's see how well prepared for the match JEPER is. Okay, so we can see that players are warming up. Yeah, this is, as you said, Adam, this is the second to last match of the round of 40. Round of 40 was delayed because of the Classic Tetris Germany Championship played last weekend in Krefeld. So yeah, we are catching up, and then we can concentrate on round of 32 and round of 24 of the Lolbot Cup. So we are going to more and more advanced stages of the tournament. Are you looking forward to some dramas as we saw earlier in the day, or are you looking for something different, Adam? I mean, dramas, of course, in the positive way. Sporting dramas happening on the board. Adam, we have the same issues as last week. People can't hear you in the chat. Can you please check your settings before you start the countdown? JEPER, can you hear Adam?
I mean, I'm like, I haven't touched anything. Well,
JEPER.
That's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
mean,
maybe
it's like me breaking OBS. What? Now fine?
Okay.
What's
What's going on? It's breaking and and working again from itself. I don't know what happens.
Well, it's me in the office, you know.
Mm.
Right, and JEPER is ready. So we can start the match, the first game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Where do you see the readiness from JEPER?
He wrote nope and no.
Ah, okay. Yeah, now was that he hears you. But okay, there we go. There we
Oh,
go.
never mind.
So,
They started. Both players started.
and there is a first Tetris for both players. And another Tetris for JAKUB. JEPER waiting for a long bar for JEPER. Both players with 2 Tetrises on their boards. Another Tetris for JAKUB. 115. JEPER waiting for a Tetris with 93k. There's a Tetris for JEPER 117 and 141. Meanwhile for JAKUB. So both players started very cleanly. Try to be as efficient as possible. No digs, no early travels. So, okay, but JEPER now tried to be a little bit crazy, but yeah, it should work. One good piece to burn. Oh, but JEPER delays opening the well, so let's see how it goes. Okay, and JEPER is Tetris ready and gets a Tetris. There's a weird J on the board, but it shouldn't be a problem. Apparently I can't see the border right now. Okay, now I see. And JAKUB was very high for a moment and the board froze on my end. So sorry guys, but I can... Okay, I see JAKUB topping out at 195. 320 after 44 lines. Adam, can you hear me? Because
Yes, I can, and I guess it has like a little bit of lag on both streams. Not on my own, just after Jakub
because
topped out.
I saw something like a slideshow, but I wasn't sure if it's my internet or something else.
Well,
Okay.
as JEPER takes the first game, the early top out of Jakub.
So JEPER, you can top out whenever you want, and then we can start game number 2.
And both is ready, so the second game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Oh, okay, so it looked like technical issues on our side. Okay, but it should work. I saw it also recently on other streams that Twitch had some weird moments, so hopefully this was only one of them and now everything will be working fine. JAKUB started already with a Tetris and JEPER also with a Tetris, so very neck and neck start. Okay, and JAKUB now kind of high. Shouldn't be anything dramatic if he does not have bad luck. Okay, he's open and takes a Tetris. 53k for JAKUB and 93 for JEPER. Now the Tetris for JEPER 118, JAKUB with a 79. There was a simul Tetris and another Tetris for JAKUB 125. Place 163 from JEPER. Not much to say, Adam.
Yes, as it should be. Both players playing very cleanly at the moment. JEPER with about a Tetris advantage and 5 lines behind JAKUB, which might be a significant difference late in the game. Now JEPER doesn't get the Lomba, finally gets one, still maintains this one Tetris lead. Both players with very clean boards and with very good score as for a tournament. The point of the game they are at right now.
And don't forget, they're playing different set pieces. So they're playing the normal RNG the game gives them. So yeah, it's nice to see that they're not far away from each other. 295 for Jakub, 274 for JEPER. JEPER had to close a well for a moment. Oh, now has to dig.
JEPER's in huge trouble, but still survivable.
But he needs. Oh, okay.
Oh, why didn't he bring it normally to the left? It goes with full
Maybe
dust there. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yes.
but maybe he wasn't sure. Maybe he wasn't sure if he can do it, so
What
decided to do. Oh, JEPER, that looks very dangerous. Okay, L.
That?
Okay, and JEPER is bringing the stack down, so maybe we'll be able to survive it. Okay, long bar flat, and now one more line, and should be fine. And there is a Tetris for JEPER, nice survival. 318, 340 meanwhile for Jakub, so JEPER didn't lose that much in this dig. 363 for Jakub, 322 for JEPER, so still everything possible.
That was
But
a
now
bizarre dig by JEPER actually. I'm absolutely sure all those J's could have gone to the left with full dash without a quick tap. Didn't decide to go for any of them, but worked out eventually. This is the most important thing, but Jakub already about almost 3 Tetris ahead. So huge lead for him.
And they're approaching level 19, so there is no much room left for JEPER on level 18. So probably most probably JEPER will need some 19 play if he wants to win this game. Okay, and Jakub with 463 at 123 lines, JEPER with 400 and 124, so JEPER about 3 Tetrises behind, sorry.
JEPER will need quite a lot of 19 play in order to take this game, and this bot is not looking perfect for the transition. Survives it, will survive it. Jakub transitions with 511. Also fighting, also playing both players transitioning pretty nicely. Jakub is the first to misdrop. Jakub will not survive it surely. Now what the score will be? JEPER, you need to reach 519 in order to win the game. 519 wins the game for you, but with this misdrop of the L, that's gonna be it. Jakub takes the game.
And we have 1-1.
Very high scoring game as for this stage. 518 to 453. That's actually a really great score for JEPER, considering how long that dig was.
And JEPER summarized the dig in his own words that it was a stupid dig.
Yeah, I won't say I don't agree.
Yeah, but what was the most important for JEPER, that he survived the dig. So yeah,
Of course,
maybe that wasn't the most efficient way to survive it, but
both is ready. Let's start the next game in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. But that was truly a bizarre one.
Yeah, for a player who doesn't play PAL DAS, you're doing pretty well, JEPER, I have to say.
Of course.
Jakub played NTSC last week, so he is also maybe not in the PAL rhythm, so let's see how the players finds it earlier, the proper PAL DAS play. Oh, and Jakub with some troubles. Okay, opens the well, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, brings the stack down. 95k for Jakub and 71 for JEPER. Now the Tetris for Jakub, 141. But Jakub is like 7 lines in the future, so JEPER still has time to reduce the deficit. 164 for Jakub and 120 for JEPER, now 142. Oh, and Jakub with a weird J placement on the left side of his board. It requires some dig. Should be fine, but definitely it slows him down, and there is a chance for JEPER to score some Tetrises. And JEPER already took the lead, 188 for JEPER, 175 for Jakub. Jakub is fighting. Let's see how it goes for him.
JEPER with a very nice Tetris in the middle of the board. That's gonna help. Now he's
Yeah, and really nice
one
tournament
Tetris
pace. Sorry, Adam, for speaking this time with you, but I wanted to say that JEPER has a very nice tournament pace as well. And Jakub, okay, should survive. But needs a long bar, gets a long bar, gets a Tetris. There's 241 for Jakub and 267 for JEPER at the moment. And 299 for JEPER, 266 for Jakub. So JEPER in about 1.5 Tetris lead. And Jakub, unfortunate series of S's and Z's.
That's really
And now-
troublesome.
Mm-hmm.
With this Hank, it's gonna be it. JEPER takes the game.
Unfortunately. Yeah, that was unfortunate for for Jakub, and JEPER leads 2-1.
JAKUB is ready, and JEPER is ready as well. So we can start the fourth game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We'll quickly refresh both players just in case.
And JEPER started already with Tetris. Jakub with 2 Tetrises at the moment. And there is 79k for JEPER and 80k for Jakub. So yeah, about half Tetris, now about 1 Tetris lead for the Dutch player.
Both players with basically exactly even scores. Both with very clean boards. Both with very nice scores in itself. JAKUB with this kind of dependence in the middle might get into some trouble, but he gets all the good pieces. That's gonna be very helpful.
Yeah, it takes the safety triple and gets a Tetris. 229 for JAKUB, 224 for JEPER. Now JEPER with a Tetris improves to 247. Yeah, so yeah, about one Tetris. Now two Tetrises. No, JAKUB scores as well, so about one Tetris lead for JEPER. Sorry, guys.
Both players still with basically even scores. Nothing to distinguish them. Now JAKUB managed to get a lead of about one Tetris.
JEPER, I mean.
Yes, sorry, I mean JEPER. Yeah, the names are very,
J players, yeah, easy to be confused.
similar scores. Now JEPER made it 2 Tetris lead. We're slowly but surely approaching the 19 speed transition. JEPER with a very great score, 467 at 105 lines. JAKUB at 428 at 106 lines. So JAKUB slowly but surely starting to play more aggressively in order to try to reduce deficit, but with this hang of the Z on the left is going to be difficult, and now hangs T on the right. That's gonna be extremely difficult. Well, basically that's it. Game-wise, JAKUB tops out, so JEPER takes the game. Let's see how far he can go. It's gonna be a really good transition score.
JEPER, please play this out. 632 is for a moment the highest score achieved in the bracket phase. So let's see if JEPER can challenge the score or maybe beat it.
Just a very good transition survival. The board was not good by any means. Will he go for this Tetris? I think he will. That's very nice, but unfortunately there wasn't the basement for the Tetris, so he tops out immediately.
But 600k it is, 600,400 points, 144 lines, GG's. Yeah, you went all in, JEPER, but yeah, it didn't pay off this time. Okay, so JEPER is another player in a 600k club of the bracket stage and leads already 3-1 against JAKUB.
And both players are ready, so the fifth game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
So how many 600k did we have today?
I think that's the third one.
Yeah, one from Trakti, 632, 619 from Eliva, And oh, hello, Ro40, welcome in the
Hello.
chat. Yeah, and Ro40 had 527 as the highest score, and Gunter 544. Okay, so there was. This is the first score, first 600k of the game, of the day, sorry. Can we see more? Can we see more?
JEPER lead in 3-1, in a very comfortable situation match-wise.
Yeah, but as we saw earlier, no lead is safe enough. Gunter was in a 1-4 situation in his match against Ro40 and was able to win the match, so yeah, still everything can happen. And dirty Tetris for JEPER 150 to 186 for JAKUB. And JAKUB is going a little bit aggressive. Okay, scores a Tetris, but now needs to fix the board. And he's doing it. So shouldn't be anything dramatic. But let's see how the game develops. 217 to 18 for JAKUB and 201 for JEPER. After 51 lines, so about one Tetris lead for JAKUB at the moment. And Tetris for JAKUB, and they are basically neck and neck. And another Tetris for JAKUB. Meanwhile, JEPER has to prepare for a Tetris. The Tetris is prepared. 293 plays 290. So, yeah, a virtual lead for the Dutch player.
JAKUB's
And
in
JAKUB,
huge trouble now. And I'm afraid he won't be able to do anything with that. Tops out. JEPER takes the game.
Yeah, it escalated very quickly on JAKUB's board.
Yes, it's a best of 9. And both is ready, so we can start next game in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. JEPER needs just one more game to win the match. JAKUB needs to win all the remaining 4.
JEPER, just to remind you, all matches until round of 16 are best of 9s. Quarterfinals and semifinals are best of 11, and final is best of 13. Okay, 32k for JEPER, 69 for JAKUB. And JEPER with 79k, JAKUB with 96. Jakub with 167, JEPER with 136, so, and Jakub 190 right now. So Jakub is taking an early lead in this game. JEPER is trying to be as efficient as possible. Has some creative placements on the board and tries to score as many points as possible, but Jakub still about 30k in the lead with similar line counts. So 1.5 Tetris. Now about 2 Tetrises lead for Jakub. And one more Tetris for Jakub. 262, 187 for JEPER. So Jakub was able to use those long bars for improving his score, but now Jakub starts to be in a weird position. Okay, but clears it, takes a Tetris, 288 for Jakub and 234 for JEPER. And JEPER with a very interesting placement of the O piece in the middle of his board.
It may work out pretty well actually, but now this double dependency is not good by any means. Take some time to get of that. The Lombas won't arrive, and they haven't so far. So JEPER is digging, and Jakub is taking his chance. Now he's about
140k in the lead.
Exactly.
So now Jakub, it's a chance for you to win this game. And to challenge JEPER. It's about 160k right now. And JEPER, JEPER is struggling, but gets a Tetris, 278. But meanwhile, Jakub with 434.
Jakub's playing a really great game. JEPER really needs a lot of 19 play to take this game, and that misdrop, that piece is gonna make things yet more complicated. That's gonna be very difficult.
Okay, but JEPER is open. JEPER can stack for Tetrises right now, but Jakub already with 210k lead after 110 lines. So yeah, very, very nice game for Jakub. It's a potential 600k game.
Yes, just 3 Tetris ahead. This really looks like it.
Yeah, but Alexei doesn't want to give him a long bar yet. Now he has a long bar, 550 for Jakub. So 2 Tetrises and few schemes should do it. Oh, but it doesn't look great right now.
Guess Lomba, will he be able to squeeze one more Tetris out of that? He should be able to, even if it's so high on the board.
Okay, now he has to find a way to stack for a Tetris. He can scheme one more line.
Most likely. He's set up, now just needs the Lomba. And he gets the Lomba. It's a 600k for Jakub. Tops it immediately. JEPER, in order to win, you need to get to 602k points. Good luck.
And he misdrops the L, and that's it. And Jakub takes a game. GG's Jakub, very well played this time in this game. GG's. And Adam, we have a very interesting situation. JEPER lost 2 games in this match, and his average losing lines are 146. He's going
great.
deep into level. It's going deep into level 20.
Both is ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Małe żółte krety 1, 2, 3. Welcome in the chat.
Both players started now, both very cleanly, both with 3 Tetrises already. Still 2 very clean stacks. Jakub managed to get about 1 Tetris advantage, but still very early in the game. Made it 2, and JEPER is waiting for a Lomba for Tetris. He isn't getting it, finally gets one. Getting the Tetris.
And Jakub gets a Tetris as well. About 2 Tetris ahead.
Has to play one of the ground for a second. Sets up for the second Tetris. That's very aggressive. Doesn't get Lomba. Will have to dig a bit. It's pretty high. Needs one good piece there. Gets the J finally. Now needs something to burn, or the Lomba, which would be perfect. Still isn't getting it.
Finally gets a Tetris.
And decides to burn it down immediately. In the meantime, Jakub managed to make up for about 2 Tetris leads, 2.5. About gets yet another Tetris. Jakub all of a sudden starting to play really great. 319 at 73 lines. JEPER 250 at 77 lines. Jakub still playing very cleanly, maintaining the lead, and JEPER once again kind of struggling with his left. Oh, that's interesting. Doesn't decide to put any of those dumpers on the way to the left, waiting for the pieces very patiently, but they didn't arrive eventually.
Yeah, now he had. Yeah, when you wait too long, sometimes you're
Jakub is in huge trouble though. On the left, needs something to the left, gets the S, but that's a chance for JEPER, surely. So it looks like Jakub will be the first to get out of it, and JEPER with a series of misdrops on the left. This makes his situation very difficult. Jakub still 2 Tetris ahead, and JEPER digging very high on the board. Jakub needs a Tetris now, needs a Lomba. He misdrops. Is Lomba arriving? Jakub will top out. JEPER, in order to win the game, need to get to. Oh no! That's gonna be it. There's no way out of that.
Oh no, it's for JEPER. It's oh no, but it's oh yes for Jakub. Jakub wins another game, and it's 4-3.
Both is ready. Next game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
JEPER, it happens to every one of us. We are fighting, we are digging, we are getting out of it, and 2 seconds later, we are in even worse situation. Oh, and JEPER, what is he doing here? And Jakub also going for a long bar dependency. It doesn't look good for Jakub.
He will survive it, but now the question is at what cost?
Okay, and JAKUB is open. JEPER as well. 36k for JAKUB, 33 for JEPER. So yeah, they are virtually even. And there's a Tetris for JAKUB. 82, 85 for JEPER. Oh, and JEPER with a very interesting L placement. Close him down for a moment, but shouldn't be anything fatal. Now he builds for a center well. Now decides to bring it down because it was kinda risky. And this center well ready, but where is the long bar?
Finally gets
And
it. JAKUB managed to get about a Tetris lead in the meantime.
Okay, there's the Tetris for JAKUB, 317, and JEPER with 311 at the moment, so very neck and neck. JEPER scores the Tetris, JAKUB is Tetris ready.
Not a very close game, but this time it's JEPER who has the upper hand.
And JAKUB needs to get a long bar. He doesn't get, he wisely skims some lines and now scores a Tetris 369 for JAKUB and Winway 403 for JEPER. So yeah, JEPER was a little bit more fortunate with the long bars and opened the lead a little bit. But now JAKUB is bringing it down a little bit, and another Tetris for JAKUB, 415, 420 for JAKUB, 429 for JEPER, and another Tetris for JEPER, 451. Yeah, so it looks like the game will be decided on post-transition play. Because there won't be any significant lead, I suppose, before the transition.
JAKUB's not getting the number though. Now JEPER is almost 2 Tetris ahead. Now made it almost 3, and JAKUB still digging. JAKUB already will need some 19 play in order to take the game and stay in the tournament. Now he's in huge trouble, unable to bring it anywhere down. Oh no, that's
very rough
very
sequence.
bad, and he hangs the L on the right. That's gonna be it. JEPER takes the game and the match.
But to be honest, that was a very rough sequence before transition for JAKUB. It was hard to deal with.
Yes.
And JEPER, 139 lines and 557, 440, takes the game and a match and advances to the round of 32 when he faces the one and only Ćwiekowczak. Thanks for the thanks, Jakub. It was nice having you here, playing in the tournament. You fought very well, but yeah, unfortunately for you, JEPER was a better player today, and JEPER gets a chance in the next round.
JEPER wins 5-3 with Jakub. Now in the round of 32, will face Czechostak, the Balkan man.
Yeah, the Balkan man. Yeah, the statistics of the match are also ready, so Adam, if you want, you can show them to the viewers as well.
Yes, I've already done it. Jakub, over 3 million points. Both players very close. So those statistics, just those. It's amazing.
Isn't
JEPER,
it the highest scoring match of the tournament? It's like 6.5 million points, if I'm
I
not
believe
wrong.
it might be.
Gunter versus Ro40 was 6.4 million points, and that's definitely more. So, yeah, it's the highest scoring game of the tournament. GG's, guys. 6.5 million points, more or less.
It's 6.4.
Yeah, but high 6.4. Gunter versus Ro40 had a very low 6.4.
Oh yeah, now I see.
So this is something great. So many high scoring games. This is something what we expected, and yeah, I hope to see more of them in the later phases of the tournament. So now JEPER faces Czechostak, and the winner of this match will play Dili from Finland. Yeah. So we have only one match of round of 40 to be played. Smooth versus Giant. This will be played in the middle of the next week. And tomorrow we will have a very interesting match of round of 32. Alex H versus Ro40. The match starts at 14 UTC.
Yes, that's gonna be it for tonight. And on the monthly Tetris Twitch, there is Mega Masters Round 0 going on, so let's raid them.
Let's raid them and see you tomorrow, guys, with Alex H versus Ro40.
See you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow at 14 UTC. Thanks for watching, bye!
Bye.